Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today. Megan is with us. Megan is in Indianapolis. Hi, Megan. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hi, Dave. How are you?
Great. How can we help?
I'm calling because I have just put myself in a terrible financial situation, and I'm just really scared and stressed about my finances, and I don't really know where to start or how to go about tackling all of my debt.
Okay. How much do you owe?
So I have about $15,000 in credit cards. I have $32,000 in student loans. I have almost $9,000 in personal debt. And then I owe $6,000 on back taxes, a small medical debt of about $1,000, and then a vehicle for $14,000.
Okay. What do you make?
50.
Okay. How old are you?
29.
Okay. And you're single?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's a pretty scary situation. I don't blame you. What are you current on? All of it or right now or what?
It's all current, but the monthly payment amount on everything is the majority of my income, It feels like. And so it just feels like I'm just paying the minimum, and then, nothing's going down, and I don't have a ton of extra income to be throwing at it. So
what do you do?
So my family owns a wedding venue, and so I run that full time.
Okay. All right. How'd you get $6,000 behind on your taxes?
So because I'm technically self-employed, I should have been setting more money aside for taxes.
You own the wedding venue?
Yes, part owner.
Okay, so you guys don't take tax. You guys don't do payroll and take taxes out.
We do for the rest of our employees, our part-time employees that we have. But my financial person told me because I'm considered the owner, I can't be on payroll.
Bull crap.
That's what I
need
was
a new
told.
financial person.
Yeah, I've been on my own payroll for 25, 27 years. I mean. Yeah, you definitely be on your own payroll for sure, and you should be. That's a good way to make sure you don't get behind on your taxes. All right, okay.
What's the car worth?
So I had my previous car paid off, and 2 days after Christmas, just a couple weeks ago, totaled my car. So it's brand new, like within this last week.
So I'm confused. Wait a minute. You totaled your car, but they gave you a check for that.
Yeah, so they gave me a $6,000 check.
Yeah, so why would you go in debt to buy a car when you're so broke you can't breathe?
Well,
You had a $6,000 car. Why didn't you take $6,000 and go buy another $6,000 car?
Yeah, I considered that.
Yeah.
And talked to my parents about it and was worried because I have no savings that
You were driving a $6,000 car before.
Yeah.
Now suddenly a $6,000 car is not okay?
I was just concerned that it would immediately after I got it have all sorts of issues and I wouldn't have the money to fix it.
The $6,000 car you were driving didn't have all sorts of issues until you totaled it.
Right.
So that's a dumb thing to think. It's not true, especially as broke as you are, Megan. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
You can't keep digging a hole and then gripe about the hole.
Is this car worth $20,000?
So I put the $6,000 towards the $20,000 car, so the mortgage is $14,000 then.
Yeah, so the car is you just bought it for $20,000.
The loan is $14,000. Yeah.
Great.
So if you sold the car for $20,000, you would get a check for $6,000 after paying the loan.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and sell it.
That's going to help because you have $77,000.
You just took on
in debt.
more payments when you can't afford the ones you've got.
Right.
And then call me confused, thinking you're bankrupt. 4 weeks after you did that, right?
Right. Yeah.
You understand how inconsistent that is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Think about this, Megan. You could clear 20% of your total debt just by selling this car and driving a cheaper car.
True.
$14,000 out of the 77.
Right.
That'll get you on your way.
Right.
Now making 50, let's do another job or two.
So,
get the income
how many
up.
hours a week are you working at the family business for 50 grand?
It varies week by week. Right now, we're kind of in a slow season through March, but then it'll really pick back up starting in the spring through the end of the year.
All right. So you called, I'm scared, and I'm stressed, and I've been there. I know how that feels. It's not fun, okay?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm stuck. And the math tells me that you are stuck.
Yeah.
That all you're doing is paying minimum payments, and you feel like a rat in a wheel. Now, how are we going to break this log jam? How are we going to break this clogged drain and get flowing again, right? Well, there's two things. We increase our income dramatically. Right. And so if you keep doing exactly what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting exactly what you've been getting. So if you want out of this, you're going to have to do some radical things. And you can get out of it then, okay? But you're going to have to work like a lot more than you're working and find a really strong paying side hustle that you go crazy for a short period of time. And you need to sell this car and go buy a $6,000 car.
Okay.
And then you can clear up the taxes, and then you can clear up the stupid credit cards. How long has it been since you used a credit card?
Well, probably 3 months.
Is that true?
I've been really trying not to use credit cards.
Okay. I want you to get out scissors tonight and light a candle and have a plastectomy party. Chop them all up.
Okay.
I want to get rid of any temptation to ever use them again.
Okay.
Because that would be just like going and buying this car on payments. You're going backward instead of forward.
Right.
We can't use them anymore. They have to go away. And then we're going to put you into Financial Peace University because I've been scared and I know what it's like. But let me just tell you, if you just keep coasting the way you've been coasting and taking these paths of least resistance, like this ridiculous car story, and it's ridiculous, Megan. If you keep doing that, you're going to bankrupt yourself. You've got to turn this in another direction, and that's really go crazy, increase your income, chop up the credit cards, and get this car sold and get you a $6,000 car. And unless your parents are going to pay for things, they don't get a vote anymore because their vote was stupid. And you really got to get this geared up. Hang on. We're going to get you signed up for Financial Peace University and help you with this. Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.